We've got Callisto. We've got
Boosker Luz.
Yeah,
we got Searchlight out here. Yeah.
I'm blanking, but I looked over the bracket before this, and I was like, man, this is an insanely stacked bracket. These are all names that I recognize.
Yeah, exactly. So on winner side especially, we got some killers. We brought a couple of. One of the ones I really want to watch is I believe he entered bracket as Don't Block Low.
Oh yeah.
But that's Accent Star. For those of you that like really play Grand Blue, especially online ranked, if y'all know what I'm talking about, that's Accent Star. Accent Star has, I'm going to say, not lost more than 2 rounds today so far.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. They're going on a tear right now.
Yeah. So keep an eye on them. We don't really get to see a whole lot of Matera, like offline Matera.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Normally the online Materas are harassing net play brackets, but don't see too many offline results for them.
No, usually the only one we see is like October come out to like some of the bigger events. Senpai Spider, I believe Senpai Spider was actually this close to make a top 8 last year.
Really?
Nice. Yeah. I can't remember who was that game. I think it was Bisu and Senpai Spider to get it to top 8, and Bisu did end up winning that, but mad close. October is usually the one we see always coming out, like CEO Otaku, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really excited to see some more Matera action. I believe one of your homies, Jossum, had a good run too.
Yeah, actually he did really well. He ended up having a team kill against another one of the Seattle players during pools, but he did have quite a good run himself.
Yeah. Pacific Northwest definitely came out in force.
We like to travel. I mean, we don't really get too many events on the West Coast, right? So we like to take the opportunity to travel when we can, because otherwise no one will know who any of our players are, and that's a tragedy.
Yes, and there's a lot of really good ones out there. Jossum, I would keep harping on Jossum, but dude had an incredible run.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't remember who finally took him out. I think it was Alex Smith, to be honest.
I think it was a Charlotta player, if I remember correctly.
So yeah, it was Alex Smith then.
I was watching that set. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great set. Very excited. Here we go. Yeah, they're stepping up here.
Okay.
So, for those of you that have watched Frosties in the past, you might not have seen Callisto's face, but you know who Big Willie is. And that's Callisto's cat.
Is that Callisto's cat? I did not know that.
Big Willie is Callisto's cat. Yeah. So if y'all remember last year, we had the Big Willie cam going on.
I love the Big Willie cam. That cat was so cute.
I still have the Big Willie sticker on my stick. I still got that.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Things OD. So this is actually going to be a really fun matchup because these two aren't really a stranger to each other. I don't know how often they actually play, but they know what to do against each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So.
Yeah, I mean, Zombie, I think we'll probably see the Cagliostro, but I wouldn't be surprised to see one of his other tertiary characters, secondary characters. He plays the entire cast, right?
I think if we see another character from Zom, it's going to be as a counter pick or second round switch, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be
I think that for sure.
Unless, I saw him hovering on Gran. I'm like,
don't
play
with me
like that.
He's not playing Gran. It's not season 1 anymore.
Fairy!
Oh, no,
yo!
I hate it.
Yo, the /GG's arc? Okay. No,
I've actually been the person to train Zombie Moves Fairy up.
Okay.
I've been the one subjected to the abuse from it.
So you know what we're going to
He goes for no mix.
Okay.
It's all chip. It's oops all chip damage. If we see him go for an actual mix-up, I will be surprised.
That's so classically Zom that it hurts me.
It's like the worst
crazy.
best fairy I've ever seen.
It's my favorite. I can't wait for Zom to come watch this and be like,
no, he knows. He knows that I'm on comms, so he knows I'm going to be, talking trash about him.
Awesome. I love it. All right, we get right into this first round. None of this button check garbage. We're hopping right into it.
Gets hit by the GG. Oh, are we sure? It's looking like a button check.
Yeah, never mind. All right.
I was like, this doesn't look quite right.
Yeah. The fact that, all right. That makes me feel a little better. All right, here we go.
Maybe we'll be swapping to the CAG. The fairy might be bait.
Yeah, that's true. That might be bait. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
But he does have one, so it might happen.
And it wouldn't surprise me, too. That would also be kind of a Zom move to just break that out in top 24, top 8. Or it could be we'll see how this cooks.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, the CAG.
There's the CAG. All right.
I mean, Callisto obviously a very good player, right? So giving Callisto the respect that he deserves, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Callisto's been playing very well today. I caught most of their set against Julio Crivera to get out of pools, and my goodness, that was something else.
And you know, Kat with the recent buffs, right? She's looking really good. 2-4L is pretty belligerent now.
Yeah, it's a little excessive. Like, does she need that much damage? Does she?
+1 Pharrell too. Like she's kind of cooking.
Yeah.
She's not season 1 Catalina, but you know she's pretty good.
I would be crying if we had season 1 Cat back. That would be
2M on repeat over and over again. You love to see it.
Yeah. Oh no. Good old Catalina 2M. All right, here we go. We're getting right into it this time. Cagliostro versus Catalina. And we already have the portals coming out.
Well, it doesn't quite knock the Callisto back into the trap, but...
All right, so this is where Callisto... Oh, no. I was going to say this is the range they want to play at right here, but...
This is actually really rough for Catalina, right? Thrust is not that useful here. And yeah, get hit by an errant spear, and now...
Oh, yeah, that's the first one. All right, so thankfully the portals have disappeared. Otherwise, that would have been a lot of damage. Oh my God, that traded?
Yeah, I mean sweep trade.
Yeah. And we're back.
Oh, that's the buffs. The rush into spear. Dead. Yeah.
Neutral jump, yeah. Especially when you're playing that range, trying to keep your opponent in the corner. That neutral jump is just so powerful.
Oh yeah, and right there, you know, using the spear cooldown just so that he has the hula for the actual corner combo is so useful for Cag now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, cooldown management with all your characters is like kind of important thing in this game. But yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. Oh no, the 2U.
Not quite confirming on the counter hit RH, but that's all right. I've got the air trap set up.
Oh, we're going right in. Okay. Doesn't gamble on the DP that time.
I really like how patient Zombie Moo is being right here, right?
Yeah.
He's really taking his time and just kind of letting Callisto, you know, ruin themselves, right?
And that's kind of how you need to play this match, I feel like. Because Catalina does have a lot of very strong options right now, and there's the DP. So if Callisto... Ooh!
Just disrespecting the light wall.
I mean... You know,
I
like,
do.
Sometimes you gotta just disrespect light wall.
Especially with that much of a life lead, right?
Yes.
But now Callisto's an OD, so you know, chip damage not a factor anymore, right?
Yep.
As well as increased chip on Catalina's normals, but not sure how relevant that is.
If you're Zom, it almost doesn't matter because the life lead's big enough. There's 30 seconds left, and you can absolutely just play the zoning game.
But we will be in OD for essentially the whole rest of this round. Yeah, and there we go.
There it is. All right. Oh, all right, had the rush confirm dial in too. All right, let's go, Zom.
Well, right. You know, maybe he had that in. You know, the post-death screen kind of gives you some time to do some inputs.
Okay, all right, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, wow, the body you hit in the extended hurt box.
Oh, no, the stare down, yeah.
Oh, the TK teleport.
So strong.
Now you're in the corner.
This is not where you want to be. Okay, spot dodge. Yep, good matchup now is there for Callisto. Messing around with that far heavy.
That's a string that Zombie loves to do a lot, the close L, 2L, far H, right? Yeah. Spaces you really nicely against a lot of characters.
And a lot of people fall for it, too.
Ooh, and now you're in the corner again.
Ooh, rush to get out. All right, so Callisto still got a chance here, but they cannot afford to make a mistake.
I'm not a huge fan of that rush out, right? It doesn't really get you very much damage. And yeah,
there it is.
Kind of waste your meter a little bit, but
that's super funny. That's almost Zom hitting Callisto with the Callisto. You know what I'm saying? Wake up sweep. It's I love that. All right, here we go. This is do or die for Callisto. Well, not die. I guess you're dropping to the losers. Base the DP again.
Yeah, the EX teleport's so good, so strong at baiting DPs. Oh, this is such a good trap spacing. Yeah. This is really rough if you're Callisto. This is the Grand Blue zone.
I was going to say, you're playing around in that Grand Blue zone, absolutely. So
side games corner.
Way out. Yeah, wow, okay. That was kind of a lucky trade there, to be honest.
Well, I do like spending the EX Fireball there. That's something you have to do against Cagliostro, especially if she has Rocks charged. Otherwise, you just kind of let her get away with murder.
And the fact that it traded with the spear, too, like...
Yeah.
Really, Callisto needed the hit out there. Otherwise, that would have been a ton of damage running into the trap.
Yeah, and if you only do the non-EX, you definitely get hit.
Yes.
But now stuck back in the Grand Blue zone with almost no HP, kind of needs to look for a way to OD here.
Yeah, Chip's going to be a big factor in a minute.
I'm not sure they're going to get it, though.
Let's go. Gets it that time. Oh, risky spot dodge?
Extremely risky spot dodge on the rock.
Oh, Callisto's got a real chance here, but they have to get like a big hit and cash out for everything right now.
Rough. Zamimu's probably just going to play around the traps or not. Oh, you can't special cancel, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
Zamimu is a known icon watcher. You cannot special cancel against him when he has enough meter and you will die.
Yes, absolutely. All right, very quick game one coming out. Callisto dropping to losers. And Zom is officially going to be our first member of top 8 here at Frosty Faust.
Surprise to anyone, but you know, still good stuff to him nonetheless.
No, nobody at all. So I don't know who we have next. I can't remember who was on the queue there. I want to say Searchlight might have been on deck.
I think it was Buskar and.
Oh, yeah, we're getting the lookups right here. Yeah.
Buskar and Tool, I think.
Oh, this is going to be a great one. Okay, so
another
Tool,
PNW player.
Yeah, absolutely. Tool actually sent Wavy to losers in pools, which was ridiculous.
Tool actually beat Zamimu at the Vancouver Locals.
Oh my God! I
last
forgot
week.
about that. Yeah.
And so he's kind of riding off that high. That was a very hard fought from losers win for Tool.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, anytime you beat Zom, he's always going to make it hard.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying?
But beating him in 2 sets, right?
Yeah.
Kind of intense.
This is going to be another big test for Tool, though. Buskar's Luwane is unlike any others that I've seen. You know?
We do have a couple Luwane players in the area.
Yep.
So I'm sure he's got some matchup familiarity, as I'm sure that he's also played Buskar some.
And there's playing Luwane, and then there's playing Buskar's Luwane.
That's true, that's true.
That's the hard part about this.
Buskar is kind of cracked. He's very good.
Buskar is disgusting. Buskar, I believe, made... I think grand finals at Combo Breaker last year, and famously winning.
Sounds right.
One Texas Showdown too, if I remember correctly. So like definitely has the sauce to do it.
Definitely carrying Luwane a bit, right? His Luwane is very good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is going to be a button check, seeing as I just saw Tool pick Matera, unless this is like Ultimate Memes.
Tool does not have a Matera.
No.
I will just say that. So
Tool does have a Vera though.
I've seen it. That's who he beat Zamimu with.
Really? That's who we beat Wavy with, too.
It was not Jita.
Was it Jita?
It was not Jita. It was the Vera. He actually lost to Psychotic, a very strong Vancouver player of multiple games, and was like, you know what? I don't feel the Jita, and swapped to Vera for the rest of the tournament and won.
That's crazy. All right, so that explains why we're seeing Vera today. All right, so yeah, pick Lunaloo this time, so that is definitely a button check.
Yeah, for sure. Just wanted to make the load-in time as slow as possible by picking Lunaloo.
Classic Tool, classic Tool. Tool also is like, I don't know. Tool puts a lot of work into some of the beginner brackets, specifically the WAs, D1.
Yeah, he does a lot of the seeding for it, right?
A lot of the seeding and a lot of like the player vetting to make sure that the people entering are like actually beginners too.
A lot of us in PNW were asking Tool, it's like, all right, are you gonna let us into this bracket or not?
Yeah.
Because we're technically beginners, you know.
Yeah. And it's more of a beginner intermediate too, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, there's always a good spread of people in those brackets, which is cool.
Those are always really fun to watch too.
And there's the Vera. Yeah, we saw him hovering on that Jita for a hot second, but nah, Vera's coming out.
I think we'll probably see Vera for most of the Tool's run.
Yeah.
Maybe swap to Jita if he doesn't like a specific matchup, but
I'm curious.
Vera's kind of cooking, so.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how that matchup's going to work out with Luwane though. I'm
not sure.
Specifically install, like if there are specific things that Vera can do in install to get around some of like kind of the cheesier stuff that Luwane does, like when Mom comes out, or even Human Pyramid. You know what I mean? Because
I don't think she has any particularly great answers. I think you still have to play the normal Mario Party minigame, but
Super Mario Party.
You know, I feel like someone at Tool's level probably has a lot of experience playing against Mario Party, so we'll have to see.
Hey, we'll see right now. Let the intros rock for a second. Good old Vera. Oh man, this character
She's so cool.
She is very cool, but she also scares me on like a deep internal level. You know?
Very understandable. I actually, when I came back to the game, was with Vera's release. I was like, oh, that character looks sick. I'll give Granblue another shot. And then like a month later, the rest of my scene was like, yo, we all want to play Granblue now. So
you were the trendsetter.
I don't know about that, but.
All right, here we go.
Oh, very nice 2-4L.
Good old Scarlet Oath coming out quick.
L plus frames. This is rough for Luwane right here. Oh, nice confirmed.
Yeah, Luwane's parry is not really that great.
He should be able to install, yep.
Oh, choose it? Oh, yeah, there it is. All right.
Wants the meaty first.
That makes sense, too. Keep the pressure.
Yeah, I think especially with the parry, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You do not want to mess with that thing. But Boosker finds a way out. Gets the whip
Nice
punish
whip
with the
punish.
2U. Let's go. All right.
Getting tossed.
This is how it starts right here. The mixed machine. And Surge does have a 100-meter. Keep an eye on that because we are probably going to see either Human Pyramid or Mom come out at some time if Boosker feels too threatened.
This is such good patient walk blocking from Tool, though. Not really wanting to overcommit too much and get caught out by the 2U, right?
Yeah. Lower level Waynes you want to like smother, but Boosker had like their defense is so good that you need to play a more like patient, measured game.
It is kind of scary though, right? Because the more patient you play, the more opportunities Luane gets to eat, right?
Yes. And that's a big problem. You don't want to do that. You don't want to let Luane eat. All right, he's gonna have to start thinking about Chip.
And counter OD.
All right. Still does have access to SSBA here.
But this is actually really good for Tool, right? Because if SSBA gets activated, he doesn't have to care.
Yep.
And with 10 seconds left on the clock, Boosker needs to do something.
Like right now. Yeah.
He needs to get a nice hit in.
There's the throw, tax it, okay. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially without like a damage super, right? Loane doesn't have one, so he really needs to get a nice hit in.
The nuke potential is not there like it is with some other characters, absolutely.
Oh, nice jump in.
Jesus, all right.
Oh, gets the corner combo too? This is so much damage.
All right, gets the setup here.
Oh, the
Command
5U
grab. Yo, you do not see Boosker falling for stuff like that very often. That's crazy. Ooh, misses the conversion there. Big drop.
Oh, I love this patience from Tool. Just not committing to anything. It's like, I got the life lead, I'm installed, I don't care.
Absolutely. I mean, that's how they won last round, so it, well, why mess with a good thing?
Exactly. Oh, tries to MDP, but gets rolled through. Oh,
that
wow,
hit?
I'm so surprised.
I thought that was bait for sure.
Are you're not dead, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, you can't really get a good conversion off that last one.
He is installed.
And there it is, yeah, just gets a hit. That would have been Chip anyway, so I don't blame Boosker for
had to
pressing
do
him on
something,
there.
right?
Exactly, yeah. Wow, quick game one coming from Tool. I'm not gonna lie,
Tool's cooking, I'm telling you. You know, he's got confidence going into this tournament.
And Tool, like, I think this is still anybody's game. Like, Boosker,
for sure.
Boosker has a very strong adjustment game, but that looked like mighty dominant. And here's the throws. All right, well, so we'll see what kind of pace that Boosker decides to set now that they're in the driver's
nice
seat.
confirm. This is a lot of damage.
Oh, no! Gets caught with the high.
tagging.
Hate to see it. Set it up once more. Beautiful.
Nice guard button check.
And there's that token patience from Tool.
But being patient here is not quite going to work out, right? Boosker has a huge life lead. Oh, good jump in. That life is disintegrating right before our eyes.
Yeah. Gonna be looking for a command grab, too. There it is. Yeah, that's the setup. All right. Gonna have to start thinking about Chip. Boosker either gonna want to pop SSBA.
Yeah,
there it is. Yep.
And this is a little bit of an awkward position to be with Yiggy right there, right?
Yeah. So if we see lightning here, Tool's gonna overdrive in the middle of it. Yeah,
wow.
That worked.
Even on the green orb.
Yeah, there's enough time to recover. Tool actually like
Oh, is this gonna hit?
That might hit. I don't know.
Not quite, but no punish.
Took out the boys though, which is kind of worth it.
I like the MVP to take out the boys, but cannot get touched. Wow.
Whoa, what a whiff punish.
That was insane. He literally could not get touched by anything. He is in chip guts. Anything would have killed.
That's crazy. Just the mental toughness from this cat is wild.
Oh, nice anti-air. Good adjustment.
Ooh. All right, EX Awesome Sauce gets the knockdown. Can't tech, now you're stuck in the corner.
Yeah, rough spot to be in.
Oh, no!
You hate to see it.
The old Grand Blue high five.
Yeah.
denied. Still finds a way out of the corner, okay.
Nice adjustments being made by Boosker here. I think this might be checkmate.
Yeah, that's, no, all right. And that's the power of this character, specifically how Boosker plays him. The snowball potential is always there. Doesn't matter how much of a life lead you're or deficit you're in. Nice little fuzzy press from Boosker there. Just trying to check that pressure.
Tool trying to use the 2 and 4L to say, hey, you need to stay in place, right?
Oh, calls
Doesn't
out the
fall
instant
for it.
overhead. Yes.
And now we're going to see an install pretty soon.
It's certainly likely. Got the meter for it. Overhead.
Oh, drops a combo.
And I think that's the mix-up when we get to like, oh, okay, going for overdrive. No, so it's almost worth like, I don't know. We'll see.
This is weird. It's
Yeah,
a weird round.
This is a very awkward position to be in, kind of for both characters, to be honest. Tool still has overdrive, and Normal's will chip in OD, so Boosker's gonna have to be very careful of that. Doesn't have enough meter.
He needs to leave a gap in order for it to actually kill. Yeah, I like the thought from Tool, but
Scarlet Oath, EX Scarlet Oath. Second hit connects, low profile.
it low
sweep.
crushed the sweep.
That was clutch. Searchlight only taking 1 round, bro.
That's crazy.
I actually can't believe that. Like, I'm blown
telling
away.
you, Tool is cooking. His Vera is so good right now.
And for top 8, we're gonna get the run back.
It's
Round 1, Zom and Tool.
Oh, you're right. That's a Seattle team kill.
Yes, yes it is. And that's the power. This is what happens when your scene all collectively decides to go, hey, we're gonna try Grand Blue. A couple of them get
the whole
really
team.
sick. Yeah.
You know, I mean, Tool has been there, obviously, but like
Yep.
Tool and Zamimu have been 2 pillars for helping our community get better.
Yeah,
for
absolutely,
sure.
absolutely. And both just super strong players too.
Oh,
and,
of course, yeah.
You start putting the work in, even at that level, like trying to elevate new players. That's gonna translate to your own gameplay.
And a lot of our players are coming from other games where they're also pretty good at those games, right? So learning pretty quick, right? And that gives, you know, Tool and Zamimu both more matchup experience in other matchups that maybe they wouldn't have had as much experience in, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And it's funny because I saw Tool steal a couple things from a local named Tickle Me More, who is a Strive player who really loves 5U, and Tool definitely stole some setups from him.
I love it. I love it. So next up, we're gonna have Shuabu versus Don't Block Low, aka Accent Star, the online warrior. I say online warrior like he hasn't just dominated everybody he's played so far.
So who did you say Accent Star played?
Matera.
Matera?
Matera.
I
so,
wonder
yeah.
if we'll see the Uno or the 6.
It's gonna be 6.
You think 6?
It's gonna be 6. Yeah, 6. Uno could be a good matchup, and we have seen Shuabu break that out from time to time, but
you know,
I think it's gonna be 6.
Not a lot of Unos, right? So some matchup unfamiliarity, maybe, right?
Yeah, it's a possibility. Accent plays. I think Accent plays Sent by Spider enough where they have the Uno matchup.
Those are different Unos, though.
But and that's
those
the
are
flip
very
side.
different
is
Unos.
Those are different Unos. You're 100% right about that. So we'll see in a minute. We're about to hop in character selection right here. Yeah, look at that.
Seems
Rocking
like button
the Reese's
check.
Puffs.
I love the Reese's Puffs hoodie. That's really funny.
That's a classic. Reese's Puffs. Shout out to everyone in NAPC. You know what it is.
Yeah, it's really funny. Shuabu has also been in the PNW Discord, right? Because obviously being NorCal, he's got pretty reasonable connection to us, so it's you know, kind of funny. He's also been another member of that whole scene, trying to get West Coast Grand Blue, you know, popping.
Unite West Coast Grand Blue, yeah. Yeah, Shu's one of those cats too. Like always, super nice, super helpful.
Super helpful. We'll talk to you about anything for a super long time, go into detail, right?
Yeah.
Very helpful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we saw them in grand finals last year here at Frosty's, and it wouldn't surprise me to see the classic run back Zom versus Shuabu, but
that'd be pretty sick.
They're both gonna have to get through Tool first.
and you know, Tool's been looking pretty good.
Yeah, so all right, so it is 6.
All right, 6, yeah.
Yeah, and this is who Shuabu's been playing pretty much all day.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, had some sick games, honestly. I
mean, 6 is obviously a very strong character, right? I think most people probably put him in the top 5 somewhere, right?
Yeah, up there for sure. For sure. And has a good matchup against Matera, so yeah, this is a button check. All right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got a lot of kind of belligerent neutral skips. You know, the wall dive, the parry, obviously pretty good.
So there's actually, so for those of you who don't know, 6 has the wall bounce basically. It's 2-2-H or whatever it is. Matera has some fun kind of RPS that she can interact with this. If you hop at the right time, you just smoke it.
Really?
Yeah. It's why I saw it the first time.
Do you have to do a wall dive cancel?
I don't know. I don't know. Like Matera can just absolutely invalidate your kind of dive kick as a neutral skip option. Yeah, I saw Senpai Spider do that once, and I'm like, was that an accident? 5 more times in a row. I'm like, no.
It's definitely not an accident.
That's
yeah,
tech.
okay.
That's tech.
I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
It's kind of like a niche interaction, but definitely keep an eye out. So a couple key things to keep an eye out for this matchup. 6 has absolutely, like you said, belligerent ways to pressure you in. 236H, the EX claws, get in, you're plus, you got plenty of options off of it. Whereas Matera, probably going to try to play that full screen game,
Yeah.
lots of arrows, arrow flurry specifically, can be spot dodge, so like you got to kind of use that.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. Let's put it that way.
And especially if Matera can safely get into OD,
Yes.
she becomes so much worse to deal with.
And she builds meter so fast.
She's going to get it.
Yeah.
Because she builds like infinite meter.
A lot of the times we'll see with like the Matera players online is they'll use rush and
Yeah.
backshift to put themselves in an advantageous position.
And they'll be able to like rush like 4 times. Yeah.
And they'll still build a meter for OG if they need it. It's crazy. All right, so right off the bat, so this is the other thing I want you guys to watch out for Matera, those butterflies. Setup options. Once the arrows interact with them, they explode or allow for pressure. And that's one more way to deal with the dive kick right there. Choose rush, strike and ball, so.
All right, corner pressure. No real mix here, but still very scary, right? Not really able to match here. Nice run out, though.
Beautiful. Spends 50 more meter. Worth it to contain. Take that space back.
Oh, yeah, nice dive kick plus.
And that's actually something that Matera has going. Oh my God, that didn't
That
work.
was so wild.
Baited out the parry too. This could be big for
Nice block on the
Axel
overhead.
Star. What?
Really? That clashed with an M button?
That's wild. I mean, that far M is cracked. Like,
I mean, true.
that is a cracked far M. Wow, I cannot believe that. Oh my goodness. All right, Axel Star off to a strong start right here.
Yeah, this is looking a little rough for Shubu to start out with at least. Oh, gets counter hit.
Empty jump low,
Yep.
getting opened up. Shubu not covering the toes.
Not fuzzy match timing quite well enough.
And there's those butterflies I was talking about. Great setup.
Yes, good fuzzy match on the hop.
We're coming right back out. Wow, stagger 5L. Another great option for Matera. And that's you're dead.
Wow.
Okay. This is the only time I think we might see a character switch right here.
Yeah, I mean, that was looking very convincing for Axel Star. So
Yeah.
I think Shubu might be taking a minute. I'm always an advocate for icing out your opponents after you lose. It's by far the best thing you can do for yourself.
I'm 100% with you, yeah. Especially if you know your opponent's prone to like making rash decisions. It gets kind of funny.
You don't even need to think about anything. Just ice them.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
wait.
I do.
Yeah, hell yeah. I do the same thing. Oh, the parry
nice
connects
parry.
that time, and Shubu is out. Axel Star does not block the cross up, but it doesn't matter because they have Shubu back in the corner, set up the butterflies.
Yeah, got out just to get back in this situation, right? Nice fuzzy match. Yup.
And that's the adjustment game from Shubu coming through. Like, you're not going to get away with another empty low until, like, the conditioning game builds back up.
Exactly. And now we've got Matera and OD. Oh,
That's
are you dead?
Oh, yeah, cash out, SBA, Dunzo.
Wow. Such a good confirm.
Adjustment, yeah. So, yeah, the EX projectile from 6 is another, like, it's a strong,
It
like,
puts you in
damage
proxy
wall.
guard from so far away.
Yeah, exactly. And it's good to just put up a wall, too, if like, you're
Yes.
trying to check your opponent or if you're trying to ban an anti-air.
And it's plus.
And it's plus, yeah, great pressure option. Jack of all trades tool, look at that right there.
Oh, 2H, but not counter hit, so can't get anything more.
Ooh, wow, kind of a scary trade right there, but working out for Shubu, taking the plus frames off the flip kick.
We might need to see Shubu go for a different option in the Rekka, right? I know one of the Rekka options will blow up fuzzy spot dodge, so.
Wow, baited out the parry. The explosion actually didn't catch Shubu, but Shubu thought it would. That's kind of crazy. Rush to go through.
Blocks the overhead.
Yeah, and Axon's just trying to keep this nice and easy right here.
Oh, TK arrows.
No, rush down.
Not dead.
Damn,
Yeah.
okay. So for this next round, if you're sitting watching at home, watch Axon Star's cooldowns. I was just having to be glancing at them, but doing a very, very effective job at making sure they're all cycled appropriately.
Yeah.
They always have an option on deck.
That's definitely a rough thing to do for some characters, right? Like some characters, they cool down cycle super easily, right? It's very obvious. But you know, other characters, they really have to think about their routing, and using Rush to help cycle those CDs is so useful.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this round looking a lot better for Shubu.
Oh, perfect.
Answering back
You
with
know, he
the
said
perfect.
that first game might have been a wash, but I can make adjustments.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's that matchup right there. See Action Star shaking the head, going, okay, it'd be like that.
Yep.
I'm still feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling good
I mean,
about
you
where
know,
I'm
it's
at.
1-1. It's not exactly, you know, a terrible situation or anything.
Absolutely. Still plenty of game left to be played.
Jumping around, you know, classic ground-based footsies game.
Classic. Oh, sniped. Yeah,
Ooh,
so
such a good confirm, too.
Matera can kind of disregard some of the air style options a lot of these characters have. Shubu gets back in, though.
Yeah, that was a really nice 2M confirm.
Plus for him.
Yeah, well, I'm
answer
kind of
right
surprised.
back.
I feel like the Stars would have covered that, but I guess not.
And that's going to be another round for Axis Star
Yeah.
right here.
Oh,
no,
not quite.
Not quite.
Didn't have a cooldown ready.
Yeah, I thought that was going to build back up, but no, I guess not.
It's just barely not enough.
And this could be disastrous right here.
Yeah, you're not quite dead, but...
Oh, no.
Really? Chooses to install?
We don't see that a whole lot anymore, but
Yeah,
Shubu, oh.
Especially with OD, right? I feel like install doesn't really have that much use.
Yeah, it's situational, right?
Yeah.
And I think I saw Shu break that out of pools once, but that was it. Obviously, it doesn't matter now. Axis Star still able to take the round, but that is going to be big damage. Counter
But no
close
Rekka,
heavy.
so you don't get the corner.
Dropped it. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Dive kick.
Ooh, beat
I
up
like the 2H.
That's the Matera classic, just Zephyr
Yeah,
out of the corner.
just get out of there. Like, I'm no longer in the corner.
Wow, kind of risky spot to put the butterflies down. Sniped.
Oh, you're getting hit.
And now we're going to the blender. I don't think, what? The reset?
Wow.
I got smoked there, Joe.
I would have gotten hit for sure. I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, OD says, I don't want to be here anymore.
Wow, that canceled out the EX claws too. That's going back to cooldown. So Chip is no longer a factor.
Doesn't get the super.
What?
That would have killed. You really hate to see that for Shubu.
And Axis is ready instantly. 2M, get the next hit. And Axis
so
moving on to
tragic.
top
But yeah, I
eight.
mean, Axon moving forward, you know.
Wow, okay. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that was actually crazy. I mean, recognizing that Shubu was like, oh, where's my super at? And then taking advantage of it, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god.
You got to be able to recover from those kind of drops in super tense situations. It's very difficult.
And now Shubu is going to have to drop into the Shark Pit, which is absolutely just full of killers tonight.
I mean, the whole top 24 is just absolutely filled with insanely good players.
Yeah, and we're going to see two of them coming up next right now. B-Paw, a.k.a. formerly known as Flower Man.
yeah.
We're going to be seeing some Fairy versus Neokarsh, a.k.a. Michael Jordan.
Definitely two character specialists, right? You know, there are not that many Fairy players. There's like 3 active Fairy players. And same with Catalina. There's like 3 or 4 active Catalina players. So
there's a couple more now. I saw like a disturbing amount of Catalinas in bracket today.
That's what I did hear that, actually.
Yeah, it was a little concerning, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, honestly, like, kind of like the big 3 in my book right now, in America anyway. There's a couple overseas ones are, you know, Callisto, like we saw. Callisto, Neokarsh, and Umbi.
Umbi, yeah.
Is
Umbi
also
was
in
in
top
my pool.
24.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see what we got here. Think I don't know if we're going to be seeing a butt check or not. But this is kind of a really interesting matchup, especially after some of the changes that Catalina had.
Yeah. Honestly, also Fairy too. Fairy got some really consistent far M confirms now off of Rush. That was something that she kind of struggled with, was getting a couple hits here or there, but not really able to convert into a knockdown, right? Like, one of Zombie Moo's Fairy's favorite things to do was far M rush with, right?
Yeah.
And now it's a lot more consistent for her.
I still saw that whiff time.
It does still happen,
gonna
but
lie.
it happens less, and the knockdown you get off of it is better.
Okay, that's
so
good.
it's at least worth doing now, whereas previously it's a little questionable.
Man. Well, I can't wait. It's going to be a good set either way. We didn't see Neo last year at Frosties, but I believe B-Paw definitely made top 24, and I think made top 8 too. Don't quote me on that part. But
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
They had an absurd run.
Yeah.
Also, I got to get my wire back from them. I let them borrow my USB cable so they can play in pools, and I forgot to get it back.
Well,
so.
I mean, that means that their wins are your wins, right? You know, that's how it
I'm
works,
gonna count
right?
it. Yeah, absolutely. I was an integral part of.
I mean, you know, without you.
Yeah, you know, they might not have been able to play. So it looks like I just saw Caglio show and Percival.
Percy, I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we call a button check. Although that would be like super memes if Neokarsh started playing Percival in top 8 or for top 24. That'd be super funny.
That would be interesting.
Percy's a really good character. Like,
True.
Arguably top 3, depending on who you talk to.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Rush, right? Like, with any amount of meter, Percy is a threat from everywhere on the screen.
Yeah, Far M was a threat before.
Now it's definitely a threat.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. That character's cracked. I wish I was good enough to play that character consistently, but, you know, I ain't.
This is an interesting character, but, so we're just chilling at the character select screen for a little bit.
Should be seeing some Catalina. I don't think we're gonna see.
There's Fairy, yeah.
All right, yeah. Catalina. And we got the colors too. Let's go.
Nice.
All right. Deep breath. We're getting right into it. No button check here.
Well, we already button checked.
We already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. All right. What's the real song? Proto. Ooh, okay.
Oh, I think people really like this song. They added this song recently, right?
I can't remember. I don't know any of what the songs are actually called. I just know them when I hear them.
I know that people like this song. I remember Zanmu saying, yeah, I really wanted them to add this song for a while.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe is this the trailer one? Who's to say? We'll find out in a second.
I don't think so.
This is going to be the last set of Winter Side Top 24.
Yeah.
We're going down. We're drudging down into the depths after this. And yeah, winner of this gets to go to top 8. Loser drops to the Shark Pit. All right. Oh, this song. Okay, yeah, this one's a banger. You're right. Let the intros rock. Here we go. I love all the little animals she has.
All the little spirits?
Yeah, exactly. As frustrating as they are to play against, they're so cute. All right.
Start dash far L.
Plus. Ooh, Neo with the whip punish. Let's go.
Oh, no confirm though. Pretty difficult thing to confirm from, I think. Flash might be impossible.
Yeah, depending on your spacing, that could be a little difficult. And this, look at this. Neo's doing a great job of taking the space right here, but not really doing a whole lot of damage yet. Just really waiting for Beepaw to make a mistake.
Yeah, has walked Beepaw to the corner, right? This is a pretty advantageous position, and yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Gets the hit confirmed too. Good awareness from Neo Karsh. EXDP to cash out.
Now you're at 1/4 HP. No bait on the OD though.
We haven't really seen like overdrive bait today. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is technically something you can react to, but can be very difficult if you're not really looking for it, right?
Yo, most definitely. And that's the thing is you need to be looking for it.
Because it's still really fast.
Yeah. Or just OS it, but you know, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, look at this, just grinding this Fairy right back into the corner. Caught the lunge that time, good stuff.
Yeah, just rolls through. I kind of like that instead of going for the mix, right? Guarantee that your opponent's in the corner.
Yes, absolutely. All right, and now Neo Karsh has to try to fight their way out. Fairy still really good at space control. Oh,
whiff
okay. Good whiff punish.
And yeah, that space is like really hard to contest, but Beepaw seems to be doing a really good job of contesting the new 214L.
So that DP right there, don't let that fool you. That's a tech trap. If you up back there, you die.
Yeah.
And GG is still used to like keep it safe
Combo
so you can't get punished.
or keep it safe. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a nice little jailing setup.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with it, you're going to get smoked. Like it's very frustrating. All right, here it is. Beepaw sending out the GG. Finally getting a life lead here. Woo, blocking the overhead.
Yeah. Doesn't get hit. Oh, just run up throw after the rush.
Tying this game right up. Neo Karsh unfortunately gets hit. Oh, wow, lucky hit. Set it up, hold it, and there it is. Yeah, good answer from Beepaw.
It's looking a little rough, right? Neo Karsh doesn't really seem to be able to get like a really solid hit in other than that one, right?
Yeah, and it's hard too because like Catalina does have big damage starters. Don't get me wrong, like she's got absurd damage off the right starter though. That's the thing.
But really hard to actually get that against Fairy, it seems.
It can be, yeah. Fairy's air game's really good, so like trying to risk a 2H is a little sketchy. Oh wow, all right. Stand heavy for the anti-air.
Gets hit by GG.
Oh no, set it up again. And yeah, there it is. Catches the jump out. Absolutely. Oh, no, you're dead. That's
Tried to rush and dies for it.
Wow. Beepaw taking game numero uno.
And this is looking like a, you know, it was looking like a really slow-paced, like, footsies-based game, right?
Yep.
But, you know, Beepaw coming out on top.
And I think that's the adjustment they really needed, because we watched NeoCars literally just walk them into the corner.
Yeah.
Like, not really getting hits or pressure or anything, just walking them right into the corner. So, yeah. Catalina does have big buttons. You have to respect them.
Especially at the new thrust, right?
Yes, exactly. We've seen Neo use that quite a few times at that optimal range. But if you're Fairy, you need to put stuff on the screen. Like, that's what you do.
Nice DP. Wow, low profile is the fireball with that.
That's some good Fairy tech right there. Love to see that. Oh, just doing a great job of playing the zoning game right here.
Yeah.
Really forcing Neo to overcommit to some of these options. Yeah, see?
You kind of feel like you have to, right? Especially with the life deficit, right? And now Beepaw and OD, you know, this is definitely rough.
Yeah, you can't really afford to eat too many hits in neutral now, because you're gonna chip monster. Just don't block that.
Yeah, but I was gonna say it doesn't. I don't think it's gonna come into play, but
okay, yeah, that could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
Rush to get out of the corner, take your plus frames. Yup. Delayed light wall. Okay. And that's important too. Beepaw's really good at like dialing into the rhythm of their opponent, so I like the fact that NeoCars is switching that up. Jesus, and yeah, just has to slow it right down. Yeah. And it makes sense. Neither one of them really has a meter.
I mean, it's hard, especially, right? Like, Catalina doesn't really have any air stalls, right? So the traditional thing of, you know, trying to jump over Fairy stuff is a lot more difficult, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Beepaw knew, like, they were only one big hit away from taking the L there, so I love you just slowed it right down, eventually winning off the whip punish. And this is set point right here.
Good thrust to get rid of GG. Even if it was blocked, it was probably fine.
Oh, no, that close heavy actually connects. Okay, yep, jump on the whip. Another whip punish from the lunge. Oh, no. Neo is looking like they are in a rough spot right here. Beepaw.
And there it is, the far M rush.
That's what you were talking about earlier, yeah. There's one good hit. Okay, yeah, if you're NeoCars, you got to turn it on. You got to turn it to 11 right now. No, all right.
Doesn't have the meter to, you know, convert into anything, so. But really rough.
Chip is about to be a factor here, unless NeoCars can get it going, okay.
NeoCars still has chip guts, right? So it will take two things to actually kill them.
Or one hit.
Or just one hit.
Wow. Wow. NeoCars losing 2-0 in winner side top 24 was not on my bingo card for tonight. I'm not going to lie. Wow.
That looked really rough. Beepaw was really able to control the space that Catalina wanted to be at. And, you know, NeoCars just looked like they didn't really know how to adjust to it. Right? It looked very difficult.
Solid whiff punish game, too. Like, you don't really see NeoCars whiff a lot.
I don't really think you associate Fairy much with whiff punishing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
She's kind of the one that's like controlling the three-quarter screen space, but
we saw it.
Really solid, yeah.
We saw it, yeah. Very strong play from Beepaw. Exactly what we've come to expect of them over the years. So good to have them back on the scene. And is our last winner side top 8 player that we established. So they're going to be playing Accent Star. Oh my God, that's going to be a great match. Oh man,
this top 8's looking really good so far. The players that are already in it, really strong.
Zom, Tool, Accent Star, and Beepaw. So that's half our top 8 right there. Yeah. We gotta dredge down to the loser side. That is insane. Oh my goodness. All right. So are we gonna see? Okay, so yeah, we are going to run some ads. That's what I thought. So, hey, don't go anywhere. Yeah. We got loser side coming right at you.
All insane players, too.
All insane players. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back, and we got some Grand Blue Fantasy Versus action coming right back at you. Winner side is done. Winner side top 8 completely solidified.
And it was insane. There were some really good matchups there.
I can't wait for like actual top 8. I'm beside myself.
It's going to be amazing.
But next up, we're delving into the losers bracket. We were just talking about this matchup a little bit. We're going to see another Fairy player, actually, and they're going to be going up against one of the best Sorases out there, Mars. So Mars versus /GG. This is a very interesting matchup.
It really is. I actually really think it's kind of intricate, right? Like, Fairy has to play really carefully.
Yes.
Because if she doesn't, she'll explode.
She will absolutely explode.
And it's kind of counterintuitive. Soras doesn't seem like he has really good tools to get in, but 5U, the rush punch, right? Like, he's got a lot of tools. So I think it's actually not too bad.
And Mars especially is really good at knowing exactly how to use those tools in every different situation. So I don't know, I'm excited. I really think this could go either way. And the scariest thing about this is loser side.
Yeah.
Winner
This is
keeps
tournament
going,
life right here, right?
Exactly.
Some scary, intense stuff, and you know, all these players are very good. So.
Yep. that's putting it mildly right there.
No free wins, no free ride to top 8, right? Like you got a rough bracket ahead of you.
Yeah. Especially on loser side, you got to win a lot more games than a winner.
Oh
so.
yeah.
We'll see. We should be getting into it. We already had the butt check. I believe that happened off screen.
Yep.
So we're not getting baited today. I don't know.
What song are we going for?
I think this is going to be 2-1 either way.
Versus Soares.
Let's go. All right, hopping right into it. I don't know, like I said, I think it's going to be 2-1 either way, but it could go either way.
I could see that for sure.
It could go either way. This is going to be a good set. Slash, I think lost to Lucar.
Really?
Yeah, in pools, but like had to in like round 2 of pools. So
wow.
had a hell of a losers run.
Yeah, he's played a lot of games then.
He's played a lot of games today.
Fortunately, there was a break between most of the pools and you know, top 24.
Get some food, take a nap, whatever you got to do. Oh my God, I definitely needed one.
Got to re-energize yourself. You know, I feel that for sure. After I was out of bracket, I was like, all right, I'm going to my room for a bit to relax. You know.
Yeah, just mentally you're exhausted. But these cats got to keep playing.
Yeah, for sure. No rest here.
No days off.
Oh, to use the rush punch.
And that's honestly, that's great data from Mars right off the bat. Like, I don't know if that was a reaction from Slash or what, but like Slash was ready with that thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was a reaction, but I think it's like a pretty safe option for Ferry to do at round start anyway.
Most def. And I like how Slash is using GG like, oh my God, that was punish, brother. That was clean.
Slash is crazy, and now you're in the corner against Soares.
Not the spot you want to be in.
Oh, it's gonna hurt a bit. Oh, drops a combo.
Ooh, that's Soares.
That button is it's basically a 7-frame H button.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, not quite.
Ooh, okay. Slash finds a way to get out, get into that overdrive. Once again, use the GG to check the forward momentum from Soares.
Yeah.
Punished, yeah.
It's really rough interacting with Soares 5U, right? Like, he can choose to pop it whenever he wants. He can choose to not pop it.
And you can spot dodge, you can sway the pop there and get punished.
You're making a guess.
But it's a guess, yeah, and Mars is so good at varying that time.
Exactly.
You can't really predict when he's going to do that.
It's a super deep RPS.
Double clash. DP, let's go. Wow, all right, has to spend the back shift, and honestly, it doesn't help. Mars still gets the hit. Slash is stuck in the corner right here.
Plus frames? That doesn't seem like something they wanted.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a misinput or what, but honestly, like...
I feel like that was probably a misinput rush punch.
The reward was you win the game, and the risk was you get a mid-screen combo.
That's true.
So, I don't know. Definitely not the optimal thing to do, but Mars definitely not out of this yet.
I mean, he's got a life lead, right?
Ooh.
Pretty content to walk block.
Once again, Slash going into overdrive. Trying to check some of this approach from Soares. All right.
Detect the throw.
This is how it starts right here. I want to see
the mix?
No!
Doesn't get the mix.
Wow, that was a rare misinput from Slash.
I almost certainly that was a misinput, right? Because that's a guaranteed 50-50.
Yeah, absolutely. Once she's in install, it's you.
And you can't do anything, especially if you're not a DP character. You're not getting out.
You're not getting out. So really unfortunate that Slash dropped that there in the end. And Mars able to take advantage. And now we're getting right back into it. Ooh.
Slash is a little scared to, a little scared of this 5U, right? You can kind of see it.
Yeah, and you need to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to play around it for sure. Back shift, make some space. And now you're holding all this pressure going back to the East Coast.
He's really trying to bait a reaction with the whiff forward kick, right?
Wow. Yeah, sorry, the 5U to just completely wait out GG, they get the punish, just blew my mind there.
Yeah, there's a lot of really fun counterplay Soares has with 5U to the mix-up.
And Mars is just so happy just to chill for a second, find the right spot, they have the life lead,
It's a little rough though because Slash is in OD, so Chip is a bit of a factor on Fairy normals.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna hold a mix-up.
Back
Nun's
shift.
back shift says I'm out of here.
Spending 100 meter on back shift, let's go.
That's I don't think that's that bad for Soares. He's got a fast back shift, right? Doesn't have a reversal, so he's got one of the 10-frame faster back shifts.
And now Mars is on set point.
Yeah,
Slash has not taken around yet. What the heck?
looking pretty good. Like I said, I don't think this is too bad for Soares.
No, I guess you were right. Ooh, all right. Blocking the rush punch. And now we're stuck in the corner again.
Yep.
This is not where we want to be. Mars is
Plus
being the
frames.
bully.
I mean, what do you do there? It's so rough, right? Like, he
Yeah.
can pop whenever.
And I think Slash knew the timing right there. He was able to get the punish finally. I think there's a little gap between the pop
Yep.
and like when he comes back in.
It is technically punishable, but not very easily.
Yeah, exactly. EXDP Slash finally starting to get something going here. The hula hoop.
Oh, the mix. Blocks it. And now Slash is cornered themselves.
Yeah, go for the throw. Not opting for the mix-up that time. Oh, back shift smokes the instant overhead. And that's not dead. That is
No, not dead
dead.
yet. Also not an install anymore.
And EXDP
will
is
do
enough
it.
to slide
Takes
it
a
down.
round.
Yeah,
You know, this might be what Slash needs to turn it around, right?
definitely could be.
Get the
Definitely could
momentum
be.
back in his favor.
And that's the key if you're Slash right now is just staying alive. Like, you don't... I'm not tripping about, like, trying to win the set right here. It's like,
Yep.
let's just stay alive first.
Close age.
Oh, the throw loops. Uh-oh.
It's gonna
Up in
hurt.
your head. Wow.
Frame kill.
And the EXDP to get Slash out of the corner once again. Mars spends the back shift, and the pressure's back on. Chip is a factor.
Oh yeah.
Install, yeah, you got to do something there.
Yeah, and the install lets you jail, right? So that's really helpful in the situation where, yeah.
Yeah, that just makes sense there.
Wow,
All right.
that was pretty dominating for Mars there.
That was clean. That was so clean.
And I've seen Mars in the WAS stuff, right? And he's been looking pretty fire in those.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Last time we had him on, I think he said Dom to losers. I want to say. And definitely made
That
grand
was
finals.
the that was also Fairy versus Soares. That was the West Open that Zamamu was playing Fairy the entire time.
You're so right. So what you're saying basically is that whole last match was Zom's fault.
Yes, yes, I am saying that. You know, I'm just saying, right? Like,
Damn it, Jeff. Slash GG's can't feed his family now.
you hate to see
Hate
it.
to see it, bro. Hate to see it. So are we gonna double Jeopardy Mars? Because it looks like Mars is gonna have to play Booskar.
Did
to get
Mars
into-
lose to Booskar in pools? Were they in the same
No,
pool?
they weren't in the same pool. They weren't in the same pool. Booskar lost to Neokarsh in pools.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Booskar,
Wait, no, Booskar was in winners' side.
yes,
top 8. Yes, that's right.
Remember,
that's right,
lost
that's right.
to Tool. Lost to
Yes,
Tool
yeah,
in
yeah.
winners. Yeah. So this. Am I tripping right now? Because I don't think that's not.
I don't
Okay,
think-
yeah, no, we're gonna double Jeopardy Mars. Let's go. Okay,
All right.
okay. Wow, no breaks today. I was joking about
I mean,
no days off earlier, but no days off, baby.
Honestly,
Let's
if you just got up there, you know, you're playing, you're already feeling yourself, right? You may as well just keep
go.
going.
Yeah. And if you're already, especially after a win like that.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
if you're, I agree with
Exactly.
you 100%.
And I think that this is probably a bit easier of a matchup to play for Soares than Fairy is, right?
It definitely can be. You got to watch out for the parry.
You do have to watch out for the parry, but I mean, you can reaction dodge the parry follow-up,
Yeah.
which is difficult, but is very doable.
I feel like this is gonna be chaos, honestly. And it's gonna depend on whether Mars lets Booskar get away with the full screen shenanigans, right?
I wonder how easy it is to deal with the boys.
Depends on the spacing. So if like Luane's got that back run, right?
Yeah.
So if you can get back there, you can send the boys out. You can send the Catalina bot. You can eat. Oh, by the way, so if y'all don't know, watch out when Luane eats. Sometimes to get health
he gets
back.
different food.
Yeah, there's different kinds of food. So you get health back. You get meter back.
If you can't get
what the hell
meter,
else is
you
there?
only get HP.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. So that's the inside tech
Yeah.
right there.
If you OD, you will only get HP as well.
Oh, which makes sense
you
because you're not
can't
building
gain
meter.
meter.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense. So I'll take a butt check again. Yeah, if Soares is able to lock down Lowain, this gets a lot scarier.
Yeah, for sure. Lowain, you know, not the best at getting out of pressure.
Yes.
Not terrible at it, right? Obviously does have a reversal, although
yeah, it's
not that
as good as
good,
the
right?
yeah, definitely not as good as Sixes. Still effective in the sense. Like the tech for dealing with like the Lowain parry, right, is spot dodging, right?
Yep.
So you're OSing with spot dodge. You can't do that if you parry a special, and a lot of Soares' specials are just one hit.
And they're they're also the ones that are really plus for him, right? Like once he pushes himself out of the close H range, out of the Far L is plus, but it's
yeah.
It's not really at a spacing where Soares can make that much use of it, right? Like you're not in danger of taking a throw, right? He kind of has to commit to a special of some variety if he wants to continue pressure.
Yes.
So he's not really redashing off of his Far L.
yeah, definitely not. Well, we'll see how this shakes out. I don't know. I'm excited. We've had a bunch of great games so far, and that is only going to continue. Mars versus Buscarluz. If I call Buscarluz Searchlight, Buscarluz means Searchlight in Spanish.
Oh, does it?
I got the hidden tech. Yeah. I didn't know that until Impurist actually gave me that knowledge.
I knew that they were the same person, but I did not know that that was literally the same name.
Yeah, it's the same name. It's just the means.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I see it now.
Yep. Yeah. In hindsight, you're like, well,
that's obvious.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right.
Never would have got there on my own.
I definitely would not have gotten there on my own.
All right. So this is to get in to top 8. So this is do or die right here. Either you get a nice little break,
or you gotta keep going,
or you gotta go home. Yeah, exactly. Mars off to an early lead here.
Oh yeah, recognizing the EX rush punch is not actually plus.
So the scary thing about the player matchup here is Buscar's pokeouts seem so surgical most of the time, and that's going to be a big factor in this game.
Oh, nice Far L poke.
Yeah, frame kill with the lariat. Okay. Ooh, yeah, blocking the overhead. Yeah, that makes sense. And that 2U especially, like, I feel like a lot of other Lowain players don't use that much. Surge feels like a
I hate Lowain 2U.
Yeah!
I hate Lowain 2U so much. You have no idea.
Good. Wow. And we've already had some good back and forth here.
So you can see something that I think a lot of players haven't really been paying attention to. Soares actually cannot tick throw you off of his close H. He has to dash or walk forward.
So
I haven't really seen players take advantage of that knowledge yet. But
like
it is kind of risky to match there still too, because he could close H, right?
Or he can just cancel, you know what I mean?
Or he can cancel, right? But it's just something to keep in mind, right?
There's definitely options. Oh, the boys, here we go. Surge is so good with that 2H.
Nice anti-air.
Wow.
And now you're in the corner.
Oh no, you're dead.
Yes. Catalina bot covering the rush, and you die for it.
Wow. All right, quite the answer here for Buscarluz.
Yeah, just hitting right back, say, yeah, you might have gotten round 1, but I got round 2.
Hasn't really needed to spend supers either.
Gets hit by the boys.
Mars is like just running into these boys right here.
That was counter hit, so I imagine he was maybe trying to rush punch or something. I'm not sure.
I think you're right, because like obviously that's the easiest way for Soares to get in is those big forward moving specials. But oh my God, Surge is so ready for this though.
And now you're kind of checkmated here.
Yeah, look at that, the perfect. Buscarluz sealing off game 1 with the perfect. That's what I'm talking about. So this is
unblockable into, EX Catalina bot into checkmate. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
It was checkmate from the very start.
True checkmate here at Frosty Faustix. Goodness, all right, rush punch.
Yep.
Mars right off the bat trying to establish a little offense right here.
Plus,
redashing. This.
I like the jump out. I really like the jump out as an answer to the close H rush stuff.
Did you see the boys?
That was really good.
What?
Sometimes your homie's got your back, you know?
you're so right. Oh, God, another one. And there's that parry that I'm talking about. Yeah. First time we've seen it. 100% hit rate. So.
Oh, not quite enough to get a wall bounce.
So clean.
But does get hit by the boys, and now you're dead. Yeah, that was something that they added in the rush patch, right? They gave Lowain the ability to combo into Human Pyramid better.
I think so. Don't quote me on that. I did not look at the Lowain changes.
It's not like new, but it's definitely not old.
Yeah. Oh man, Search's mix-up is just so good.
Nice 2H, but non-counter hit, so you don't really get anything.
That's counter hit. Oh, no, still doesn't get a ton of damage.
Doesn't
but
confirm.
Yeah, Chip is still layering it on, and there it is. Parry to get out. Text the throw. And yeah, now you got to hold this mid-screen pressure, block the awesome sauce. Couple big whiffs there. Finally finds the hit.
But, you know, it is an L lariat, right? So not, basically back to neutral, no pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and there's the overdrive. All right, so you're going to have to play around Buskar's meter right here. But
This is going to hurt.
Yeah, if you
Even
can get
block
in, you die.
something.
There it is.
Yeah, it doesn't even block, but it was going to hurt on block regardless.
So this is still set point for Buskar here. If you're Mars, you need to either lock down Buskar early, but at minimum, you need to stay out of the corner because Buskar's mix-up game is too strong right now.
Oh, frame kill into throw. Just throw looping, let's go. Strike throw.
Oh, catches the button after the back shift. Good stuff.
Oh, just wake up 2M.
Oh, almost punishing the back shift again. 2H doesn't get the full conversion.
I like the empty jump, you know, pretty low risk, high reward.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a projectile.
Projectiles.
It's a projectile. It doesn't make any sense, but.
That's crazy.
And
Buskar.
yeah,
Clean.
gets kind of cleaned up for it.
Clean. So one of the really messed up things that I almost didn't see when Search won that first game. Boys mix up, right? You get one that hits high, one that hits low.
Unblockable.
One of the things that Search was doing is you can make it into an unblockable, but it's not. Yeah.
I know.
So Search would do it basically as I think it was Tommy or whatever the one that hits high is coming up. He'll check you with 2L a couple times to make sure you can't do any reversal options, right?
Yep.
But he'll sneak in a second one either right before or right after. So you stand up
to
to
fuzzy
block
high-low really quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Exactly. So you stand up to block the boys, clip by the toes.
Get
full
hit in your
conversion.
ankles, you know.
Yeah. Just
sense.
so dirty. Like Search is so good at this game. All right. So that means
Callisto and RQ.
yes. Okay. So this should be also to get into top 8.
Yep,
Callisto,
I think so.
having made it into top 24 on winner's side, only needs one game to make it into top 8. RQ has had
A run.
an absurd run, absolutely absurd. Eliminated, I believe, Tafcat, who also had an absurd run.
Yeah, Taff is a very good player, local of mine, right?
Very good Avatar Belial player,
yes.
too. We don't see a lot of those.
Yes.
Definitely
an Avatar believer, right?
Yes. And when you watch Taff play Avatar, you start to believe a little bit, too.
It's a very fitting character.
Yeah. RQ, I believe, got sent to losers by Jukum, which is one of my favorite Lancelots out there. Shouts out to Jukum. I hope they are still alive, but I don't know for sure. That was I actually recorded that set.
Oh, nice.
That will
shaky
be,
cam set, yeah.
Yeah.
I love shaky cam sets.
I have like 3 hours of footage.
Nice.
Don't sweat. But yeah. RQ has been playing, I think they've broken out a couple different characters. The big one that we've seen so far is 6.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't know what the pick is going to be against Callisto's Catalina.
You have to imagine that Callisto has a lot of, like, experience against 6, right?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I'm not sure. I actually am just ignorant about what JP Catalinas exist, right? I'm not really sure
I don't know
who they are,
to be honest.
if they have any, right?
Yep.
So we'll have to see if if RQ has any experience.
And I mean, honestly, like, all of the Shotos do have like your kind of individual stuff you have to worry about. But
they're
also
really similar.
Exactly. So if you know how to fight against Shotos, like you have a good baseline at least.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but our next match is going to be a lot of fun too. And there he is, actually. That's my
All
boy.
sitting on the front row.
Yeah. That is. We were just talking about Jukum. That's him right in the background there. Shouts out to Jukum. Another hell of a run tonight. And yeah, so get right into this character select and checking buttons right quick. And I believe, dude, look at the focus. Look at RQ right now. That's focus. Right? like
he's ready. He's like,
my man's dialed in right here.
All right,
so
looks like we're gonna be the 6 versus Catalina.
All right, so no surprises at the character select screen. We know who we're getting. This is a really interesting matchup. Lancelot and 6 play like kind of different rushdown games.
Yeah, that's
but I feel
true.
like they both have good matchups against Shotos, mostly. mostly.
In fighter, right, versus your more mid-range style character, right?
Yep.
In fighter kind of takes those usually.
Yeah.
But you know, Grand Blue is not a game with like a ton of crazy like mix or pressure resets, right? Like it's all pretty standard, right? So you know, even quote unquote bad matchups are still not too bad.
Yeah, exactly. There's no, you're not gonna see any A2s in this.
Definitely
in this
not
game.
in this game. I don't even think you're really gonna see 7-3s in this game, quite honestly.
Yeah, I think 6-4 is the worst you're gonna get here. You got something that might feel a little worse than that, depending
Yeah, I
on
mean,
your
there's
playstyle.
definitely, you know, 6-4, but extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
The best matchups are matchups where it's like you technically win, but it's really hard, and you have to know how to play the matchup in order to win.
Yes.
Those are the worst feeling because you're like, man, I supposedly win these. Why is this so hard?
Yeah, that's like, it's like when you first start playing a fighting game and your friends are like, yeah, just pick this top tier, you'll be fine, and then you keep losing because
It's like you have no idea how to play the character, right?
Exactly. You're like, bro, you told me this character was good. Why am I losing all the time?
But 6 is not one of those kind of characters. 6 is definitely a character that is good and easy to play.
Absolutely,
So-
absolutely. So look for more dive kick. Callisto knows how to deal with dive kick.
Well, that's good.
So I don't think we're going to see as much wild stuff from RQ here, but
No,
like,
probably not.
their
yeah.
stagger pressure, I got some casuals with them earlier. Their stagger pressure is OD.
Okay.
Close light, just the close light
Yeah,
pressure.
I
Is,
love
is
that pressure.
hard to
That's
deal
my
with.
favorite kind of pressure in this game.
It's effective. It's effective.
It really is. It's so good. If your character has got like a +2 close L and a +2 2L, you're sitting pretty. It's good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Callisto does know how to play this matchup, though, so we're going to see a lot more
Yeah.
lunge, I think. Watch out for the 214 of all varieties, 214L, 214H.
Yeah, I'm sure Callisto and Shubu have played a good bit, right?
Yes.
So,
And I think we're going to see RQ is going to put Callisto in situations where he's kind of forced to commit to that DP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or at least consider it.
and once you have to start considering the DP, you know, you start getting baited, you start exploding for DPing, right? It's very bad.
Misses the whiff punish there with the claws, and there
there's
is
the
that
DP.
DP. Woo!
Interesting.
Looks like the throw whiffed, which like kind of worked out.
Yeah, I think maybe try to throw too early.
I think so too, yeah. All right, and now you're stuck in the corner against 6.
Yeah, rough situation, right?
Strike throw is very strong here. Yeah.
Gets the 2M. Just running at you. Yep, plus frames.
My goodness.
It's a dangerous smash out.
All right, Callisto's got the turnaround here, though. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
so that's the parry
Throws the
right
parry.
there. Check that cooldown. That's going all the way down.
Oh, doesn't confirm the 2L.
And that's hard if you're already committed to the throw
Yeah,
there,
true.
right?
The tick throw, yeah. OD.
Overdrive, yeah. That could save Callisto here. Has to respect the dive kick. Neutral jump, try to bait out that EX claws. Yeah, so that's what Callisto's looking for there. Looking for RQ to really commit to.
Oh,
What?
you hate to see it.
What?
Projectiles don't go away when you hit the owner of them.
Oh, God.
And
not
6's
that one.
projectile is so slow.
My goodness, I cannot believe that worked. That was crazy. All right, well, good stuff from RQ round 1. Callisto's got their work cut out for him here. Tick throw.
It's important that you don't tilt off that, though, right?
Yes.
You need to have strong mental, because weird stuff happens in bracket all the time.
Hey, Callisto's got that. Like, Callisto had to fight a lot of killers to get here, so. Damn,
LDP?
RDP again, yeah.
Oh, nice pickup.
All right, Catalina damage. Yo. Okay, parry to get out. RQ
Back shifts.
has to respect the rush, the plus frames. Yeah. Rush right back. I agree. I think that was a throw bait. That was kind of wild.
Oh, no!
And that's a whiff punish. Callisto. Oh, okay. Able to pull one on the
That's
board.
so scary. Throw whiff into throw whiff is horrifying.
That's the Grand Blue high five.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. It's one of my favorite memes in this game.
Oh, whip throw, but not a good punish on it, unfortunately.
Was ready with the far out.
Was
though, like-
ready, but yeah, didn't get the full confirm.
Yeah, didn't cancel in time. Good reaction there from Callisto, though. Oh,
Just
yeah.
DP says, I don't want to deal with this.
You're plus after the flip kick, right? So,
Yep. Only like +2, I think.
yeah, it's pretty doable, but, you know, it's also worth at least
Oh,
showing
yeah,
the
for
DP right
sure.
there. Make your opponent think twice.
Yeah, backdash, safe.
Oh, no, scary. Yeah, okay, so EX Fireball's off the table. You gotta watch out for that parry, but RQ's getting the cooldowns back.
Rush is right back.
What? The double hit.
Not able to pick up. And yeah, I mean, you know, you kind of got to do something, right?
So even if you late tech, you still lose a little life, which I think that was enough to put Kalisto on chip there, so I don't blame him for trying something there.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do something.
You don't have a choice. All right, this is it. Kalisto has one more chance to make top 8.
Oh, no. Okay, but not an actual good punish on it, so you're okay with that if you're Kalisto.
Yeah, absolutely. I think RQ thought they were going to get close heavy right there instead of far heavy, so you hate to see it. Yup, TP, get off me. RQ techs the throw.
Gets caught trying to 2H.
No.
Yeah, you can't dodge that fireball.
That looks like a late dodge too. Like even if that would have worked, it wouldn't. You know.
It just hits so low to the ground too. Like it's so active.
Very active, yeah. I do want to see the wake-up sweep into SSBA from Kalisto, though. Like, we
Grand
need
Blue
to
Classic,
see that.
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know you're a Grand Blue player is when you start confirming sweep into SSBA.
All right, here it is.
Oh,
and that's,
wow.
Ooh, that's it.
That was cool.
Very nice.
I did not know that 6 had that.
Yeah, six has some fun shenanigans with the clone. And RQ is one of the best, so I don't know. No surprise that they got those on deck. And Kalisto, this is it. Like you got to clutch this out right now.
Well, it doesn't get more off of that because the wall doesn't bounce.
Counter hit, close heavy. Doesn't get the full conversion. Oh, another hit with no conversion. Kalisto's got a
I don't know that he had the cooldowns to actually convert.
Oh, I wasn't looking. Yeah, you very well could have been right about that.
Neutral?
Yeah,
yeah, I like that DP.
Oh, wow. Kind of scary whiff of the 2M right there.
It's jump.
Yeah, there's that neutral jump I was talking about. That's what I want to see. Back shift, get out of dodge.
Oh, that dodge.
Oh, no! That's going to do it. RQ did such a good job of just containing Kalisto right there.
Just walking closer to the corner right there, too.
So smart. Yeah, it just really did not let them get out at all. Good showing from Kalisto today. Man, I wish we could see a little more of that Catalina tonight, but unfortunately, that's all we're going to see. Big shout out to RQ. Hell of a showing tonight. They're going to be moving on to top 8.
Amazing stuff to them, you know. Traveling all the way to the U.S. from Japan, you know, making top 8. Pretty good for yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's funny because like before people were kind of saying like, does RQ play this game anymore? Like, because we kind of thought like, you know, they're here for other to play other games basically, right?
What are the games do they play? I actually don't know. Oh
No
well,
clue.
you know, fair enough.
But there have been some talk like, how up to date are they with the Grand Blue? Well, there's your answer. They're in top 8.
Top 8. They must be at least pretty good.
Yeah. Absolutely. So next up, we're going to see Jukum versus Neokarsh.
Another Catalina.
Another Catalina. We're gonna do a little ad break before that.
Oh yeah,
so
never mind.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We got some Lancelot action coming right at you. Don't go anywhere. All right, and we're back once again. Welcome back, Frosty Faustix 2023 Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I think we got 2 more matches here in loser side to get into top 8.
Yeah.
And the first one we got for you is going to be Neokarsh versus Jukum, Catalina versus Lancelot.
Haven't seen Lance on stream yet, so
we haven't seen
looking
Lance
forward
on
to that.
stream. Yeah. So Jukum is actually a Pokken world champion.
Really?
Yeah. Jukum is very, very good at Pokken.
Oh, fair enough.
Like disgustingly so. World champion.
That's actually kind of insane.
Yeah.
Very different game than Grand Blue.
Very different game, but he's pretty good at Grand Blue too. Made top 8 at Combo Breaker this past year.
Pretty good.
Beat Taiga in the mirror, which was
wow, yeah, Taiga's a very good player.
Yeah, Taiga's like one of the best Lancelots.
He's like the Lance player, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll see what Jukum's got the little Cascoon right there.
Yeah, I see it. I wonder if that'll stay on. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. So this is going to be a fun matchup. I know for a fact that Neokarsh is very familiar with this matchup. Shout out to Gandito. I believe they live together, and Gandito plays Zeta mostly.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of Gandito Zeta. For sure.
Yeah, it's kind of cracked, but Gandito's got a Lancelot too that doesn't come out every once in a while. So This is a matchup that Neo Karch is very familiar with. So we're going to see a lot of crazy stuff here from Jukum. Expect a lot of teleports.
I wonder if he'll do the K-Pow.
I hope so. I don't think so.
I hope we see the K-Pow. I want to see it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to. Yeah. So, oh, that's awkward. Ignore the names on stream. Apologies. It is Neo Karch versus Jukum.
Yeah.
We're going to get that switch in just a second. But we're getting right into it here. Spoilers on our next match, though. Yeah. All right, and here we go. No!
The K-Pow, let's go!
No, K-Pow's when you hold it.
Well, you know, close enough. I don't care.
Yeah, it's as close as we're going to get here. So yeah, Lancelot's got a lot of really unique movement options. Oh,
nice smash on the dive.
Yeah, that fastball does have landing recovery, so that's the answer. When you see it, mash.
You just fuzzy mash every time.
All right, Neo blocking the double overhead. Stagger pressure on the Rekkas. Ooh, blocking the 2U.
Not punishable.
That is punishable, though. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah.
The wall cling. Trying to bait an anti-air. Or a fuzzy mash.
Yeah, that was just like data collection basically for Jukum, right? You want to see how your opponent reacts to that.
Low risk, pretty good data reward, right?
Yes. It's mostly just about, oh, wow, okay, that could have been scary.
I don't think he was ready for that to hit.
No, definitely not. Ooh, all right, here we go. And for all the movement that Jukum's doing, Neo actually does have the life lead here.
Yeah, not safe.
So the Gorilla Blade can be plus if you space it out right,
but not at that spacing.
Not at that spacing, most def. Neo Karch taking that first round.
Battle 2, engage.
Yep, down back around start this time.
Respectful, yeah.
So I like the 2U under the fireball.
You can low profile almost every fireball in the game. Yeah, see, and you can react to a lot of things. It's a great whiff punish option. Ooh, close heavy connects.
Misses the guard button check. Oh, wow, I got hit too.
Yeah,
TP's out to the I'm done with the tomfoolery.
Oh, 3 in a row, bro.
Oh, nice 2M.
Neo Karch completely unfazed, though.
But has taken a lot of the individual cuts, right? Like, Lance is definitely a kill you by 1,000 cuts kind of character, right?
Absolutely, especially mid-screen, he can't really get a lot of damage, but if you spend the, as a general rule, if you spend the cooldowns, the EX1s, you get some Oki off, and otherwise it's just deck and neutral.
Yep, yeah, the soft knockdown not very good in this game.
Especially as Lance.
Yeah, true.
Oh, there it is. Gets the confirm off the counter hit, close L.
Well, that was interesting.
That's gonna hit,
yeah for sure. And then just 2U just says, you know, you're gonna walk forward.
Which makes sense, like, running does have recovery in this game. You can't dash block in this game like a lot of other games.
You can dash spot dodge, right? But, I mean, Neo Karch, you know, obviously not ready for Lance 2U, right?
And that still loses to 2U, I believe. It loses to lows. The spot, don't
no, spot dodge would be fine. Roll would lose.
Yeah, you're right, my bad. I always get the properties of those two confused.
I hate Lance 2U. It's so
Classic.
good.
So good. Stagger pressure. Oh, yeah, we're back out. Neo Karch. Ooh, okay. Anti-air close M.
Passes the guard button check this time, though.
Oh, all right. And we're stuck in the corner here.
Nice throw.
Yep.
I like the stagger right here. Really trying to bait out a 2-2 from Jukum, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that hit.
No confirm?
Jukum was ready for the close heavy, which is easier to confirm.
I see.
Didn't think, yeah. Which close heavy can activate from very far away, so. Oh, a little scary there. Catching it out. Neo is in. Oh, ooh, okay. I don't know if that was a close one.
Oh no, you're dead.
Yeah, big damage. All right, so Jukum was able to put a round up, so credit where credit's due.
That was a really good situational awareness from Neo Karch, though, right? Like, I feel like they didn't know that it was going to wall bounce until it happened, but then they were able to pick it up anyway.
Neo.
I didn't know it was going to wall bounce.
Once you get to a high level, a lot of these cats have like very good situational awareness of where their combos are going to need to be placed. Fireball setup, baits out the throw. Oh, catches the up back.
Not a lot of damage though, because no counter hit plus Lancelot, you know.
I just don't think Jukum was ready for the conversion right there. You can do close heavy into EX Gorilla Blade that close, but yeah, it's rough. Wow, the double overhead. And that's dead. No, you didn't cash out. Okay, there it is.
This is probably going to be a checkmate here in a second. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Jukum playing the containment game with 2U, and we got another round up on the board. All right, so Jukum definitely
playing footsies, you know.
Oh, okay, doing some teleports too. Let's go. One single fireball, no 2H, but that connected.
The wall cling out, you know.
Delta Leap is so good. I'm actually carried by that.
Oh,
That
wow.
is a punish. That is a lot harder to make safe than the EX.
Yeah, true.
Wow, excellent frame trap. Counter hit close heavy.
I really like that that jump because you know we've seen Neo Karsh try to jump out of the corner a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so using the neutral jump to sort of contain them.
And these two are both having like a lot of really good adjustments. Neo Karsh is finally starting to call out that walk-up neutral jump from Jukum.
Oh, that was so cool. Unlucky, but you know, that was still sick.
Yeah, I love the mix-up attempt there, but Neo Karsh was so ready with overdrive, completely invalidated it. Ooh, caught out the start up there.
This is rough.
Dead.
Oh,
No!
Oh no!
That was a miss hit, but Jukum knows he threw that.
And the OD, you get jailed.
That was it. That was it right there.
I think they had to spin the back shift right there, right? But that's so scary.
So scary. Oh, that is crushing if you're Jukum. You had that round, but it's not out of this yet.
Yeah, you gotta shake it off, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's how you do it right there. Punish the whip throw. Wow. Oh yeah, because it was M. Okay, yeah, that's possible.
Oh, yeah, nice thrust. Oh, that combo, that's kind of cool.
All right, counter hit. JH into the setup. Yeah, and that will beat that.
DP's out.
Oh yeah, Delta Leap. All right, coming back out. So that's a throw setup. Good awareness from Neo Karsh just to walk back there. Oh yeah.
All right.
Go for the reset there. Yeah, I like the decision not to spend super.
Yeah, I mean, you really also want to try to keep corner here, right? Especially if your super's not going to kill.
Oh yeah. You don't want to waste
Which,
that
you know, I got bad news. You know, you're in a really rough situation right here.
So yeah, just get out. That was less risky than overdrive, so I don't hate that decision.
Oh, the throw on the rush.
You don't need it to win. Dead.
Oh,
Jukum.
Good stuff. Jukum recovering from throwing the game earlier, you know?
Yeah. Wow, that was good stuff. Okay, so this is going to be, out of all the games we've seen in Top 24 tonight, this is going to be only the second game we've seen.
The second 2-1?
That is not a 2-0. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is absurd.
Oh, he did the K-Pow. We saw it.
Oh, wow, gets caught out that time. Okay, Jukum really layering on the mix-ups.
Gets caught low.
DP, yeah, I like it. Neo Karsh not ready to punish the turbulence.
Counter hit.
This is turning into Jukum's game very quickly. Just wait.
You're just holding the space, right?
Yes, that's exactly what you need to do.
All right, now, well, I was about to say, now Jukum's in the Grand Blue Zone, but, you know.
Back shift, yup. Calls, you see the run? You press 2U.
The 2H.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, no super, so you're not dead, but you were
got out
close.
this last time. No, not this time, though.
Yeah, nice throw.
All right, set point for Neo Karsh. Can they clutch it out, or is Jukum going to run this back? My God, this might be the best game we've had on stream so far.
This is pretty good, yeah.
All right, yep, just walk forward.
Oh, the mash out. Nice spacing on the 2U.
It's very hard to make that safe, but if you can do it, yeah, it's sometimes worth the risk. Oh, scary Delta Leap right there, no 2H from Neo Karsh. Jukum, yeah, mashes out with that 2M.
Oh, doesn't block the double overhead.
So clutch. All right, Jukum's got the life lead. They got the position, but so this is...
Just trying to play footsies, you know?
Neo's just so comfortable walking forward to take that space, though. Yeah, so that close, you could pretty much get away with no punish there.
Yeah, because even though you're still pretty minus, you're pretty far away. It's going to be pretty difficult to actually deal with.
Space trap.
Oh, the air throw to close it out.
Down, which is smart, and that's a really good example of Neo Karsh adjust, not only knowing the player matchup and the character matchup.
Had the hard read. It didn't even hesitate. He was like, I'm doing this.
I know you're going to
up
back into Delta Leap, so I'm just going to simply call that out.
Man, that was so good.
So good. Wow, Neo Karsh 2-1 over Jukum, and that was only the second 2-1 we've had all night so far. That's crazy. And I believe this is going to be our final game of the night, Shubu versus
Josua.
Josua, okay, all right. I wasn't sure if I was saying that right. So who does Josua play, do you know?
I have no idea.
Hell yeah,
I actually have no idea.
All right. Josua also, I believe, is American, but lives in Japan right now.
I also have no idea about that.
I'm 90% sure that's the lore behind the situation right here. So shouts out to them making it out. I don't think they were projected to get this far. So the fact that they're on the verge of top 8, like that's pretty clutch. That is super clutch. Oh, okay. So Yosua's playing in top 24 Persona. So give us a hot second. We're going to be out here in a minute. We're just waiting for them to come back. Yeah, and that's unfortunate too. I think that's in the other ballroom.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. So we might have to wait for a hot second.
Got a little bit of a wait here, you know.
Got a little bit of a wait. I'm wondering if they're they might be another Lance player.
I could see it. I don't actually know.
I'm semi-confident in that.
So it'd be Lance versus 6 probably, right? I would imagine it'd be 6.
And it might not be though. And this is where things get kind of tricky. Shu has a Saurus that he breaks out every once in a while. I don't know if we're gonna see that.
I don't think I've ever seen Shu Saurus. So.
Oh God, I got to see it up close and personal, and I'm still salty.
Does he have the K-Pal scrolls? Because K-Pal labs Saurus a lot.
Okay.
So Skip is another Saurus player in the Northwest, right? I'm sure people know him, right? He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Does not lab a single thing.
I love it.
K-Pal is Skip's lab partner. He does all the work.
He just gives him the
tells
sauce.
Skip, all right, here's what you got to do, and that's how it works. It's very funny.
Oh man, I need somebody like that for Lance.
That's well, see. I'm lucky because I play CAG, so I just go to Zombie and I'm like...
You just watch any top 8 and you're
I just talk to him. He's a friend of mine, so I'm like, all right, what do I do here, right? And it's like, oh yeah, you gotta be careful about this, or this, right? And I'm like, oh, sick.
And Zom knows those situations because Zom also plays a ton of different characters.
and it's just insanely good at the game too. So it's always funny when you have someone to just lab stuff for you.
Yeah.
You're just like,
makes a big
nice.
difference. Makes a big difference. So. Just a quick little recap with where we're at for top 8. Winner side
is
going to
hovering
be.
Saurus.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, they're right next to each other, so it could just be, thank you for muting that. Could just be memes, but we'll see.
It could be, who knows?
So top 8 here, we got Zom versus Tool round 1, Accent Star versus Beepaw. So I don't know exactly who's going to face off against who in losers, but it's going to be some combination of Search, RQ, Neo Karsh, and
the winner of this
is. Yeah. So I'm real excited to see what we got here.
Unfortunate PNW team kill in top 8. I hate to see it. Yeah. I'm sure some people don't, but
and it's winner side too, so Tool still has a
chance. That's true.
Tool.
And honestly, talking as if Zongmu's going to go forward, but I'm just saying,
true.
Tool did beat Zongmu last week.
Yep.
And beat the CAG.
So here's the thing about Zom, though, right? Zom took that personal. That's
true.
all he needed.
It's fair.
All he needed. No, I don't know. It could go either way.
I honestly think so. They play each other a lot. Yeah. Like it's definitely more of a player matchup rather than anything like character matchup or anything, right? So.
And it's refreshing just to see a Vera in top 8. Yeah. We see a lot of Veras in like the online brackets and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that character's pretty good, right? And it's kind of surprising that she doesn't have a ton of representation in like the more upper echelons of play, right?
She's harder to play.
She is for sure. You need to have a lot of. If you don't have the big hitting combos, she's kind of whatever, right?
Yeah. And just playing a neutral, like with no install, having to build up to the point where not only you get that, but also with the understanding that you might not get that. You're going to have some rounds where you can't go into install.
Yeah,
and you have to find a way to win anyway.
And that need for install kind of locks you out of the system mechanics, right? And that's pretty bad, right? Because she, in theory, would really like to have like far M rush, things like that, right?
Which we saw Tool doing that,
right? Like, and you definitely can do it, right? But with the meter gain penalty from it, right, you kind of don't want to unless you have to.
Yeah, and then it forces you to basically commit to going for the command grab, which there's...
Or just commit to not being in Grand Vera, right?
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
Which but we saw Tool beat Search like with
True.
just base before, so
Very
it's
possible.
It's doable, you know, it's definitely doable. However, possibly unlikely it is. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of options there. All right, so that's gonna be that matchup's gonna be chaos, bro. Like,
And then the next one is the one after that would be
Accent Star.
Accent versus Beppa.
Yeah.
Man, the zoner matchup, the two zoners.
Zoner matchup. Yeah.
I have no idea how that really goes.
It's gonna be another chaotic one. So both like super heavy set play characters, right? They're both gonna be basically looking to get their win conditions. Which for Beepaw, it's get you in the corner, set up GG,
Get GG down and mix you.
in. Exactly. And if you're Accent Star, it's going to be get you to the corner, set up the butterflies, and then basically just force you to block for the next, like, 10 seconds.
And Matera is really good at making you block for the next 10 seconds. There are essentially no mash-out points in some of her strings, right?
Yeah, I mean, most characters have that, you know what I mean? But, like, yeah, once you set up the butterflies, like...
It's rough.
Exactly. So, and it's hard to say. That matchup might be in Matera's favor. Because Fairy kind of struggles to zone in that matchup, right?
I can kind of see that.
Matera's got good options with Zephyr.
I have heard that Far M does catch Zephyr. If they try to Zephyr at you, in some situations, it's technically consistent. I was watching Zamu lab it out.
Yeah.
It is technically consistent, but I think given a tournament environment, it's a lot harder to do.
Yeah.
But it is something that can be done.
You got to be dialed in to try to take that
And
out.
it looks like Joshua is here now.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Is there a smile? Are we coming back from Persona Land with a big dub?
Yeah, who knows?
Who's to say? Either way. Yeah, it's funny, too. Fairy's a great air game, too.
Yeah.
Which, talking about Zephyr,
JM
kind of makes it scary to go in the air.
Yeah. I mean,
don't know.
JM is good. Dive kick's pretty good. She's got the
good,
whip,
yeah.
the swing, you know, which is also pretty good.
The swing alone is enough to like mess up your timings
Yes.
at least, where it's a challenge.
Air
so.
stalls are rough to deal with in this game.
Yes. All right. Let's see the Lance. Come on, prove me right.
Okay.
Oh, that's like the corner kick.
You actually hate
Shu, what
to
are you
see
doing?
it.
Come on, Shu. Is Shu just gonna try to counterpick? Is that what we're seeing?
I'm not quite sure what Shu's plan is here, but
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see in a minute. Julius are just getting settled here. I really hope we see Lancelot, dude. I really want to see a Lancelot in top 8, but that's just me being biased.
fair. You know, I understand that. As a CAG player, I love seeing CAG in top 8, but you know, I don't really have to.
You don't have to wish.
I don't have to worry too much about that usually. You know.
You're usually good for 1 to 2.
Yeah, you know,
on the
there are some
bracket
pretty good
size.
CAG players, so
There's
there's
some really good
almost
CAG
always
players.
one in there.
Yeah, too bad we didn't get to see Wavy in top 24. 'cause
True,
Wavy
yeah,
has
that's
a
kinda
cracked
crazy,
CAG,
yeah.
And that's just how crazy this
Yeah.
bracket is, how stacked some of
Prado
these
was
players
also
are.
in loser side of top 24.
Yep.
We didn't get to see
Didn't
see
any
them play
Prado.
either.
Yep.
That was, I believe, Goon and Prado were slated to play immediately in top 24.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, pouring out for my homie. I don't know the outcome of that match, but I'm just gonna assume he lost. You know.
Damn!
No
Your boy's
flame,
calling you
no
out,
flame,
Goon?
no
Yeah.
flame. But
No, I mean, Prada knows that matchup,
yeah,
right?
I mean, Prada is an insane player, so like, you know.
Prada's cracked. Yeah, oh, Grand. Yo, honest Grand.
All
Grand
right, so
gaming.
Shuabu is it. I've
Oh,
seen
check.
Shuabu's Grand Labbing, and it's kind of spicy.
It's spicy. Grand. So he ran Grand for one of the opens a couple
Yeah, I
weeks
saw
ago.
that. I
Oh,
saw
you
that
were
run
there?
for
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was cracked. This might be a butt check, though. We might be getting
That's
baited.
true. That would be unfortunate.
That would be
I hope we
ultra
see the
bait.
Grand. I don't know that we will, but
I would love to see it. Yeah, Grand's not bottom tier anymore.
he's not amazing, but
he's pretty good.
he's better than he was for sure.
Yeah, the mid-green conversions he got were pretty good. All right, let's see. Is this a butt check? We get baited?
Well, it doesn't look like a button check to me.
We're getting right in there. Oh, Drew's on the Tega Lancelot collar, too. Let's go.
Oh, catches the mash.
Yeah, set it up.
Oh, just gets hit meaty.
I don't know what she was going for there, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Tech's the throw though, quick tech.
Space. Oh, nice.
Das Boot. All right, not calling out the turn.
Punishes the whip throw. You love to see it.
Wow, just fuzzy mashing that 2M.
I like the walk forward there from Shubu.
So if only the first hit connects, like Shu can actually mash there. But
really?
Yeah. If both of those overheads don't connect, you're kind of scuffed.
I'm sure he knows that, and it's this is a tense situation, right?
No doubt. But if Joyous keeps doing, oh!
Wow, not holding the guard button,
Not holding the guard button, yeah. Yeah, and those setups are usually more used for like catching out the mash, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a real mix-up or whatever, but it's well worth it to try to call out the mash.
Yes, good mash on the walk under.
All right, respect to the fireball Loki this time. Yeah, I love it. Whoa, twice.
Gets hit low, gets thrown after. Yes, just walks under again. You love to see it.
And so we see Jiryu adjust using the JM there. So if that hits, you're still plus after. Very smart. I like that.
But did end up cornering himself from that, so.
And that's the downside. Has to go into overdrive. Yeah, you're plus there. Absolutely. Kind of auto spaces it, which is mad nice. All right, so if we can see any hit into SBA, that's going to do it for either character. Same thing. Use it to get out. Not really trying to catch anything. Just trying to get out of dodge. Oh, that's a punish.
Oh, and he confirmed it too.
Shubu's Grand kind of cooking.
Shubu's Grand is kind of cooking. Like I said, I mean, he has been playing the character some.
Yeah.
Nice 2H, but doesn't get a combo. Too far.
And there's the sweep. Okay, 2U.
The high five.
Wow, it doesn't confirm that, brother.
Yes, good 2H. Nice confirm with a rush. Gets the nice cooldown cycling going.
Take throw. Oh, this is all Shubu right
Has
here.
Has almost everything up again, and the 2H.
Yeah. So that is the adjustment that Joyous is going to have to try to make here, is basically do less of like the risky RPS stuff.
Well, it's good because Shubu has been doing walk under and is now like, okay, well, I'm going to show you the 2H, right? Are you going to do the hold this time?
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's better to just fast fall low,
get done with it.
Yeah. Just get
nice walk under again from Shubu. All the DP catches.
Able to get the full conversion too because of that awkward angle.
This hurts.
Yeah, Grant's got big damage. Oh, there we go. All right, set it up. Doesn't go for the sweep that time. High low. Yeah, a little late there.
Oh, catches the rush.
All right, knockdown. Oh, yep, JM again.
Shubu is so good at these walk unders.
It's been very effective. I can't deny it. Yeah, overdrive.
Okay, your chip guns are gone. So if you're Shubu and you get hit by basically anything, it's over.
No, there goes your chip potential.
Oh!
Went for it.
I understand the idea, right?
Yeah. Would
die if Shubu blocked it, but
that was
didn't work out.
So crushing. That was User had that too. Big 2H. That's
gonna be. Oh, it doesn't quite get a full combo, but still a really good situation.
Oh, and that's what you were talking about. Held at that time. Yep. Recognized the 2H.
Nice confirm. And now you're in the corner. Yeah, see, he's only doing the hold now. So I think we'll start to see Shubu go back to the walk under.
Yeah, I think you're right. Back shift to get out of dodge. Joy usage. Still needs more than one.
Oh, that's super minus at that range.
All right, gets a safe jump setup out that. Shu techs the throw.
Oh, nice confirm. Yep, good stuff to Shubu.
And that's just a good call out on the fastball there. You're trying to get a little too tricky with it.
Get punished for it,
Yeah. Indeed. All right, so that solidifies the last of our top 8. We got Zombie Boo, Tool, Action Star, Beat Pause, Searchlight, a.k.a. Booskar Luz, RQ, Neo Karsh, and finally, Reese's Puffs Shubu. Let's go.
This is an amazing top 8.
Yeah.
There's some really good players in it.
Don't go anywhere. We are going to be switching. Top 8 is coming up very shortly. We should be starting at any minute, so don't go anywhere. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been Grand Blue Top 24. My name's Lennox, and of course,
I'm Casey.
Thank you guys so much for coming through. Please stick around for top 8. If you thought that was sick, we got some much better action coming right at you. Have a great night. Thank you again.